Hey guys, Deathslayer Magic here, and it's time for another overlooked but awesome card. Now this one was just printed in Commander Anthology, so I thought, hey, perfect time to cover it, especially since the original artwork looked like crap. This card goes all the way back to Portal 3 Kingdoms, which is old with an E. It was, however, reprinted in Commander 2013 as an uncommon, and then, like I said, recently in Commander Anthology. I present to you Borrowing 100,000 Arrows. Oh god, get that ugly atrocity off the screen. There we go. Can't believe cards used to look like that. God, how did you people even read them? So this is single blue, 2 generic. Obviously, that's why it's popular in Commander. And it's a sorcery, but that's fine because it's powerful enough to make up for not being an instant. Also, you wouldn't really need this to be an instant, but what it does is you draw a card for each tapped creature target opponent controls. I always consider a card hyper powerful if it can draw more than one card per mana, if that is a possibility, and this definitely qualifies. In general, the worse you got hit, the more cards you're going to draw because you need more cards because you just got hit by like 10 creatures. So if you even survived it, this would be lovely, but of course there's all kinds of combos, like you could fog them and oh look, they all tapped and all swung and now they didn't deal any damage, or like riot control or anything. Nothing in blue immediately comes to mind, but I'm sure they have something. I mean, I wouldn't exactly play this after an Aether Spouts, but it definitely is powerful if you're getting swarmed by a bunch of 1/1 tokens. Now see, the flavor text is funny because I just don't agree with it. Kong Ming and Lu Su tricked Wei troops into shooting over 100,000 arrows at them to later use against the Wei at Red Cliffs. Whatever your excuse is for revealing your boats and getting shot at, I mean, okay, if that's how you want to think about it. I mean, let me give you my version of events. Oh crap, they spotted our boats. Oh crap, they're shooting a bunch of arrows at us. Okay, well, some of us are still alive. I guess we can at least pull them out of the boat and reuse them. So, whatever side you want to be on, this card is very, very, very powerful. Now, the best combo I could think of that is in mono blue, as if people play mono blue Commander that often, you could force tap them with something like Icy Wind, where it's just tap, 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 and you artificially tap them all for an extra turn. Oh, and then on your turn, draw a card for each tapped creature. It doesn't really fit with the spirit of the card. Like, the spirit of the card is like, hey, we just got attacked, but whatever. I mean, it does work. The only slight weakness is you're somewhat likely to have to discard a card because you already spent 3 mana on this. So when you draw, we'll say 7 cards or something, do you even have the mana left to just dump a whole bunch of them onto the field? Probably not. And would I build an entire Commander deck out of like this card and a bunch of 0 costs? Probably not. You might be able to put a couple together though and get a whole bunch of massive, massive draw and just dump zeros onto the field. So there's all kinds of fun tricks you can do with this. If you know of one that I didn't mention, leave it down in the comments section. That would be awesome. Otherwise, I'd love to hear your recommendations for overlooked but awesome cards. And of course, overlooked just means it's not necessarily on everybody's radar for, various reasons. Like, for example, it was in a limited print run and online release and then Portal. And it could be awesome because it just has an awesome name, has awesome artwork, has an awesome effect that's unique but not necessarily powerful, or it's just hyper powerful and people just don't play it for some reason. And I think we all know there's a lot of cards out there that would meet that description. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next video.